Nigeria has become a global laughingstock over Senator Natasha's trial. Hello everyone, welcome back to Spice Channel TV. Thank you for always coming out here. If you're joining us for the first time, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. The ex-Nigerian Minister of Education, Dr. Obiageli Ezekwesili, has accused President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government of aiding Senate President Godswill in weaponizing state power against Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan. She described the charges brought against Natasha Akpoti as outrageous, alleging that Nigeria's judiciary has been turned into a tool of prosecution. She made this known in a statement shared on her X handle, reacting to the recent charges filed against the senator. Ezekwesili stated that the ridiculous arraignment of Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan before the Federal High Court by the federal government for criminal defamation of those she accused of sexual harassment and threats to her life has made our history, our society, a laughingstock in other countries. She said the development amounted to an abuse of state power and came on a day meant to honor responsible fatherhood. It was the same June 16th when the new case against Natasha was being heard by a judge that one of her legal counsels cited the charge for the first time and ran into the court to represent Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan. Now, this legal action against Natasha, is quite outrageous. It's quite unbelievable. And it is shameless to the Nigerian government that they are colliding with the Senate president to silence Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan. She urged Nigerians to rise, to resist this injustice collectively. Obi Ezekwesili also criticized the nature of the allegations, stating that against all laws of natural and social justice, Nigerians were shocked that the government of Nigeria unwisely inserted itself into an already shameless saga in which the Senate president abused his powers and our public institutions to avoid submitting himself into an independent investigation of allegations of sexual harassment. Now, Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, the federal government brought fresh charges against Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan over her talks that she accused Akpabio and Bello of plotting to assassinate her. And these charges have triggered public outcry, especially among women's rights advocates. Some people found it unbelievable that the federal government, is stifling justice. It seems that the federal government was all set to arrest this particular lady for crying out for fair hearing, justice and safety, over this very issue. This is coming as some women movements, a movement of the Nigerian women strongly condemned what they call a desperate attempt to silence Senator Natasha through coordinated legal assault. Now, these women demanded an immediate end to all forms of harassment and intimidation against the senator. They emphasized the need to protect her right to express views on public interest matters and alleged harassment, and they called for due process to be upheld and for the Nigerian judiciary to resist being weaponized for political witch hunts, while highlighting the crucial importance of judicial independence and integrity for a functioning democracy. Now, at this point, they really condemned what the federal government is doing against Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, and this practically undermines public trust in the already compromised legal system we have in Nigeria, and they view this unprecedented issue as something that raises serious questions about the misuse of state machinery for private vendettas. This is an affront to womanhood. This is a direct message meant to intimidate, meant to silence Nigerian women who dare to speak out against injustice, particularly this sexual harassment case against Natasha. And they are indirectly trying to shut women up. Those who may want to speak out when they are being harassed will not do so because of what is going on against Natasha. And this calculated move is unacceptable and must be resisted with every fiber being of everyone in this country. And this shocking attempt to unlawfully arrest Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan sent shockwaves to the spines of Nigerians. This political ambush is getting out of hands. This political ambush is getting out of hands. And justice must be done to secure Natasha Akpoti's rights. We see the AGF tried to request an arrest warrant from the court to arrest Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan. But luckily, the court blocked the petition. The courts blocked the petition of the AGF to request for an arrest warrant for Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan. So why is it that they want to arrest Natasha? The allegations Natasha made against Akpabio, have they done anything concerning that? Why are they turning her to be the victim here? In fact, she is the victim. But they are making her seem as if she is the villain. They are turning this case against her to make her be like she is the villain in this story. Meanwhile, she is not the villain in this story. But they are trying to paint her black by using all machineries, all state machineries to, to turn this case against her. That is why obviously have said Nigeria has become a global laughingstock, because other countries will be laughing at this country because of what is happening. The EFCC that claimed they will arrest Yahaya Bello, that claimed he was a wanted criminal. Yahaya Bello today is a free man. Yahaya Bello that was once a wanted criminal, he's a free man. And he's now the one chasing after a law-abiding citizen, a senator for that matter. Now, this case is like Natasha being a woman against all arms of government in Nigeria, because they are using all the arms of government to fight Madam Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan. Natasha has brought out, her documents, but they don't want to heed to those documents. She has gone to court. She has already, those that are saying, yeah, Natasha should bring her evidence. Natasha should bring her evidence. How about the evidence she brought? Have they attended to those? Have they investigated into those things? So my country people, this is quite, serious. So guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section.